Greetings and hallucinations, fellow FAF players. I am knocking out another cast today, trying to get some good content up on my channel, and I have it on good authority that this is an excellent 1v1 game, so we will find out if my source is to be believed. This game is on Rigor 6. It is a pretty interesting looking map. I glanced it over. There is a small amount of reclaim scattered around the map, not too much at all. Map control will be key. There are a lot of mass extractors and they're very spread out, so it will take a lot of concentration and a lot of units to hold this down. I'm going to bump up the speed just a little bit as always and we'll get started with it. The players are Calvarix and Morax, who are both of the clan AIX. I believe this is an internal clan tournament. Morax has gone Cybran and Calvarix has gone UEF. My initial observation on that is this map looks like it would be a strong map for Cybran. There are a lot of places for run-bys, a lot of little areas here where speed would be of the essence, and Mantis have that in spades. Morax is going land first, air second, and third with a lot of extra power. Calvarix has gone second air and bomber first and is moving out with his ACU to push for, this looks like a T2 drop that should be symmetrical. Yes. Actually, the map creator got a bit creative. There's a UEF drop on one side and an Aeon on the other. And bomber out for Calvarix. I'm going to pick up those NG kills. Morax with his second air factory though is going to get out an interceptor and will peg that bomber down before Calvarix can do anything else about it. It looks like Morax, in the true Cybran style, has pushed a lot of early land units. Bump up the speed one more time. Calvarix has 100% air control, has locked down Morax's factory, but you will need to deny this for that to have any effect. Calvarix has lost his expansion. I did not notice this before. This is a water puddle, so that will be impassable to Mantis, so Mantis will have to run around the other side. I'm going to make a prediction and say that there will be at some time a Mantis run by around this back corner. I can feel it in my bones. Both players have put their ACUs on the outside right now. Morax is a bit ahead in mass and definitely ahead in reclaim due to having a little more map control. Finally getting some AA up in his base, trying to deny this inti spam that has been locking him in. Hopefully he can regain some control over that. This map does have a small civilian base in each corner. That is an impassable hill, so the engineer had to build a factory. There are point defense, so doesn't look like too terribly much mass. Probably not worth it very early. UEF is trying to intimidate the imitate imitate the Cybran run by, but strikers, being the slow tank that they are, cannot pull through with it. I'm sure seeing this group of Mantis up here, Cavalryx has pulled his ACU back a little closer to his puddle of water, and I knew it. I knew it. Here comes the Mantis, right around the back corner. Well, possibly. You can do it. Come on. One little move order. That's all you need. One little move order. And there they go. I'm tempted to make Dr. Zoidberg sound effects for the Mantis running, but I will spare your ears. Morax is lifting units to where no one knows, but I'm sure we will find out shortly. Cavalryx is able to deny those Mantis not a single important kill. Excellent catch. Although this little bit of negligence right here cost him dearly. Medusa stunning the tanks and Mantis overrunning them. That is not a pretty sight. T2 on the field for Morax. He does have rhinos out. Pillars on the way for Cavalryx as well. This is not a pretty sight. You do not want to see this if you're playing a game. All of your lovely expansions going up in smoke. The equivalent of sitting in your castle as your fields burn. Cavalryx is behind a whopping 20 mass per tick due to losing all this. That is not going to go well for him. Perhaps if he can get map control back and reclaim some of this that's laying around, I'm sure that's what his intent is with this land factory. Just does not have the units to deny right now. Even more tanks coming down the center. That looks like about 6 rhinos, and he does not have enough pillars to keep them at bay. Morax is dropping the sides. This is a very interestingly built map. I like this one. I will definitely have to play it at some point. It looks like a 2 versus 2 map. Just the way the slots are set up. Morax, I must say, is playing brilliantly as Cybran. The faction fits him. Quick little jibs and jabs on each side. Strike in, kill the mechs, retreat. Don't stay too long and don't get overwhelmed. That is the danger against UEF. If you wait too long into the game, UEF has some overwhelming power on direct fire units later. The Percival, the T3 point defense, just stops Cybran cold. So you have to do your damage early, and Morax has definitely done it. He is now pulling 35 mass per tick higher with his reclaim. And he has much more stable mass supply, about 70% map control. Gradually working Cavalryx back into a corner. Cavalryx does have air control. That is the one thing that he has going for him right now. He has killed off all of Morax's interceptors, and he is able to field some gunships, although there is AA on the field, so that will not be incredibly successful. Black and whatnot. Percival's on the field. Cavalryx has taken the T3 dive, taking it on a chance that he will be able to get up enough units in time to stop this. Percival is going to turn the tide in this T2 phase. They will be able to reach out and one-shot these Rhinos and Wagners. doing incredible amounts of damage very quickly. Morax does have T3 now, though. There is a Loyalist on the field, and he is getting some more successful raiding in with these gunships. Both sides trying for it. Calvrix has finally managed to stop the progress of Morax, and that is a dangerous thing because Cybran, once you stop Cybran dead, it is really hard for Cybran to get rolling again because of the nature of their units. Although I am seeing a couple of bricks and a Loyalist here and there. Hopefully Morax has a vastly superior economy. He is pulling literally twice the mass that Calvrix is. He needs to get his stuff together and strike out before he keeps losing expansions like this. The more Percivals you get in one spot, the more dangerous they are. And Morax is letting them group. Not a good sign. Morax was able to kill off the northern force, but not before he lost his expansion. Although he does not have enough to take on the southern part of it. And now we have an awful lot of gunships. Neither player has much air right now. More transports for Morax. Perhaps we shall see something devious. Of course, at this point of the game, a Fire Beetle snipe would be kind of anticlimactic. That is an NG lift. Trying to get some of this reclaim out here. When you start having the T3 land wars, reclaim is essential. There will be thousands of mass on the field right for the picking. And that reclaim could be the difference between winning and losing the game. Calvrix has made somewhat of a comeback on his mass situation. One other thing I noticed that Morax has been doing right, another gunship raid around the back, trying to kill off the power. Even early in the game, Morax was able to get point defense up and start his walls. He just built these a few minutes ago, but those point defense have been there. He was able to lock down his corners of the map and project into Calvrix's space. And that would have been something, if Calvrix had put up some walls or done something over here to prevent these run-bys, he'd be in a lot better shape right now. Although, speaking from personal experience, Cybran run-bys are just horrendous. They are so difficult to deal with. Calvrix now has 10 Percivals on the field. 8 of them are in formation at the front. That is a deadly strike force. Morax does have bricks and Loyalists. He has 9. The bricks are just slightly inferior to Percival's. As I'm sure we will find out in just a minute. As soon as these engage, I'm interested to see what happens here. Oh, brick drop on the expansion. That expansion is going up in smoke. Nothing you can do to stop that. T3 air factory up for Morax. No such thing for Calvarix. He has started one, but it is going rather slowly. Both players doing an exceptional job on Reclaim, floating massive economies. This is just an incredible amount of units on the field. I don't think I've seen a game on a map this small develop this fully recently. There have been some good ones, but this is excellent play. And this is what I was fearful of when Morax started stalling. Calvarix now has a good mix of strong units. The UEF T3 is very strong, and he has been able to get up fire bases. Oh, Strap Bomber. That hurts. A single ASF up for Calvarix. He will be able to knock that Strap Bomber down. Once UEF gets rolling, they're very hard to stop. And I think Morax is about to find that out. He is working on a Monkey Lord, and he does not have the power to finish it. He needs to get this T3 gen up ASAP. He will have to be careful with that Monkey Lord because of all these Percivals. Hopefully he has enough bricks and loyalists that he can front and not immediately lose his Monkey Lord. But in this situation, I would be sending the Monkey Lord around the outside using the stealth to its greatest benefit. I don't think Calvarix has, yes he does have Omni. My mistake. But he would not see the Monkey Lord until it was over here. The Monkey Lord has hit the field. Large group of Percivals here. 19 Percivals. And look at that damage. Monkey Lord takes 10 steps, drops like a rock. Loyalists showing their worth here, stunning all these units and running them over. Down to 4 Percivals, and Morax has broken the line. I don't know how long that will last though. Holy hell, look at all the Reclaim. That is a beautiful sight to behold. When you control that ground, here comes the engineers. And look at the mass. 600 income flashing up on the board. You can build whatever you want as long as you get it to the front quickly and hold this ground. Rushing another Monkey Lord. Percival. Ninja. I would be going for that T3 power generator if I were you, little buddy. But no, you're going to take a major to the face. Okay. Whatever pleases you. If you had wrinkles before, I'm sure the Mazer took care of them. They don't exist anymore. Well, we saw a brick drop on the other side. Now we're seeing a Percy drop on the northern side. I must say, probably not quite as effective, but still going to lose that expansion. Calvarix has got to be a little bit worried at this point. 2 spiders up for Morax, along with a handful of bricks and a whole lot of loyalists. And Morax has finally caught up in mass income. What is keeping Morax ahead is this field of Reclaim. This may well be the deciding factor in which way this fight swings. If Morax can break this line again, he will control enough mass to completely obliterate Calvarix. And I don't see how Calvarix is going to stop 2 Monkey Lords with what he has. He does have 23 Percivals, but they are slightly spread. Got a few in each place. Although, broadswords will make a dent in the Monkey Lords early. If I were Morax, I would send one Monkey Lord and the main force this way, and I would loop the other Monkey Lord around into the base, but that is just me. He has decided to fight. Need to front. Monkey Lords are fragile. Don't send your units the other way. Oh, critical mistake. That is sad to watch. Percival's descend on the Monkey Lord like a fiery storm from hell. And down goes one. There is a third Monkey Lord. But still, fronting with the Monkey Lord's not smart. Not smart. Oh. Down and down. Had the units to win that, and he just did not place them correctly at all. Calvarix left with 15 Percivals, 3 Monkey Lords, and a large field of Reclaim. That is going to hurt. And Morax is building more Monkey Lords. I don't know why. He has air control. He could build a Soul Ripper. He could build a Megalith and be able to reach out from range. I don't understand his decision making here. And of course, Calvarix, all of this Reclaim, he is going to pound out a Fat Boy as fast as he possibly can. Ignore the cheating logo at the bottom. That is strictly an observer talking in the game. Fat Boy going up incredibly quickly. And Morax, it appears, is in a hard mass stall. He's used up all of his Reclaim. There's a little here and there that he could pick up. But now the Reclaim field is under Calvarix's control. And Morax has lost his stranglehold. I think that placement of the Monkey Lords may have cost him the game. Monkey Lords are not a brute force unit. They are a stealth unit to be used wisely. They're strong in their own way, but not against Percivals. Second Fat Boy on the way from Calvarix, still chewing through this Reclaim. Actually overflowing mass slightly at one point, it looks like. Pulling an enormous amount of mass. Second Fat Boy on the way, third one starting. He still has 2 Monkey Lord wrecks to reclaim. Front with Percivals, and Fat Boys are very, very strong. I don't think Morax will be able to stop this. Calvarix fighting down Morax's ASF. He has finally claimed air control back. Morax is dropping Engies, trying to pick up Reclaim anywhere he can find it. Has no idea what's going on here. Loyalist killing off this expansion, but I don't think it's going to do him any good. Omni up just in time to see his doom descending upon him. I need to get a soundboard for casting. I really want Bender saying doom here. Pushed by Loyalists on this side. A third Fat Boy coming online for Calvarix. He has finally used up his Reclaim. But I think that will do it for him. 3 Fat Boys and about 20 Percivals coming in on a defenseless base. Strat Bomber out for Morax. Power going down. Base disintegrating. I think that this is the end. Hard fought game by both sides. Initially, I thought that Morax was going to win this handily. He had total map control, all the reclaim, and then such a sad turn of events down here, losing 3 Monkey Lords because of bad placement. It's a hard thing to look at, but he is taking the loss gracefully. Friendly chatter, always good to see. And that is game. Good match, both of you guys. Fun game to watch. If you have any more replays of games like this, I need more replays to cast. I would appreciate anybody sending them. You can link them in the comments, leave the ID number, or message me on FAF or on the forums. As always, thanks for watching.